hello everyone, and welcome to today's class. Welcome to the new participants. And so today we're going to go back to the basics with a classic Pilates workout. Okay, so it's going to be we are going to follow a sequence that Joseph Pilates used to teach to his students. Okay, it's a sequence of 34 exercises. But I have adjusted it a little bit for your level, for a level 1 and 2, and I will still give modifications and variations during the class. So I have skipped a couple of exercises towards the end, so we are going to do 32 today. So it's going to be a bit more dynamic, but still controlled and fluid. Okay? So do just what feels right for your body, and just try to keep a sense of well-being during the class. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Lying down on our backs. Okay, so find a comfortable position here. If you can have your legs straight, have them straight, otherwise keep them bent. Okay? And just allow your body to relax and settle. Just take a few moments to arrive into the mat. And to focus on your breathing. Just breathe slowly and deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just allow your body to relax and go heavy into the mat. Okay, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out through the mouth, let any tension that you might be holding go. And 2 more times, deep breath in through the nose. To breathe out through the mouth, let any tension, stress, worries, just go. 1 more time. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, let go of anything that your body doesn't want, so your mind. Just let it go. Good. We're going to start taking our arms up towards the ceiling and over the head. Deep breathe in. And on the breathe out, we're going to circle the arms. Okay? Do that again. Breathe in. We're going to flex the feet as you take the arms over, and breathe out as you circle, you point the toes. And again, breathe in, flex, arms up and over. Breathe out, points. One last one. And circle them around, pointing the feet. Lovely. And then release. So we're going to start with a 100 exercise. We're going to do a preparation first. So we're going to bend our legs. So this is the first of the classical exercises. So we're going to take the arms up towards the ceiling. This is going to be a prayer. On the out breath, we're going to take the arms down and lift the head up at the same time. Okay? And then we're going to go down, breathe in, and breathe out. Press down with your feet. Curl up. Crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Lovely. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. Lovely. So this was the preparation. Now we are going to do the 100s. Okay, so you can keep your feet on the floor. You can have your legs on a tabletop position. And then we're going to lift the head off the floor as you curl up. Okay, we're going to start inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Okay, in 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. If any of you want to work a bit harder, you can have your legs straight. They can be 90-degree angle. They can be 45-degree angle. They can be even lower for those more advanced. Okay, and just stay there and keep breathing. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. If your neck hurts anytime, release the head down, or you can use one hand to hold the head. Okay, if you need to. Okay, in 2, 3, 4, 5. And now 2, 3, 4, 5. And then release. Hug your knees on the chest. Okay. Good. We're going to place the hands behind the thighs and roll up to sit. We're going to do a roll up. We are going to start from here, from this position. Okay. So level 1 of basic. Okay. Basic level. On the out breath, you can keep your hands behind the thighs. You're going to tilt the pelvis, keeping the shoulders like in the same line as your hips, and keeping the shape go a little bit farther down, and then you restack your spine. Okay. If you want to work a bit harder, you can have your arms in front of the shoulders. You're going to find the shape, and then we're going to go farther down, maybe halfway down towards the floor, okay? And then you roll back up, okay? And those who want to work a bit harder, you can have your legs straight, and then you're going to find the shape, tilting the pelvis. You can try to go all the way down towards the floor, taking the arms over the head. Breathe in and breathe out as you roll up. Okay, we're gonna do 3 more times on your own pace. So choose the option that works for you. Try to move with control. Good. We're gonna do 1 more time, last one. Okay, and then when you finish, everyone's gonna go down towards the mat again. Okay, and we're gonna prepare for a rollover. Okay, so we're gonna take the legs. I'm gonna give you options for this one. Okay, so if you have lower back issues, you want to take it easy for your lower back, you're gonna have your knees closer to your chest and your feet closer to your legs. Okay, so you're gonna keep this position. If you want to work a bit harder, you can have your knees right over your hips, or you can have your legs straight. Okay, so we're gonna start taking the knees towards the chest. Breathe in, and the breathe out, you can circle and close, and then take them back. Okay, so you can stay there, or you can try to roll over. Do you see how far you can go? Okay, don't force it. You don't have to roll over. Okay, and 1 more time. You can have your legs straight, maybe open and circle. And we're gonna reverse the way now. Okay, so just start opening the legs, taking them towards the chest, and close, and taking them back. Okay, you do 2 more times. So if you can't roll over, that's fine. Just go as far as you can go. Okay, lovely. And then release all the way down, and hug your knees on the chest for a moment. Okay, next exercise is going to be a single leg circle. Okay, so we're going to drop our feet. We're going to take our right leg up, can be on a tabletop position, or your leg can be straight. Okay, and if you are more flexible, feel free to stretch out the other leg. Okay, so we're going to circle the leg here, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, we're going to do about 4 circles in each direction. Okay, so your neck can be bent. Don't stretch, struggle. And you can notice always if your upper body is relaxed, your shoulders, your neck, or if you are tensing them too much. Okay, so try to keep them just relaxed. That's it, that's lovely. When you've done 4 on this direction, release, and we're gonna go to the other leg. We're gonna start with the left leg. So bend, slightly bend, or straight, okay? And then we're gonna circle. Circle, that's it. 4 circles in one direction, moving with control, having your upper body relaxed, and then reverse the way of this circle. That's good. Lovely. And then release. Well done. And we're going to prepare for that roll back now. So take your knees towards the chest, hands behind the thighs, roll up to sit. Okay, so for the roll back, okay, if it's hard for you to roll on your back, that's fine. You're gonna place your hands behind the thighs, maybe taking the head slightly towards the knees, and you're gonna hold the position there, maybe lifting your toes slightly off the floor. Okay, you can work there, maybe release, and then you lift back. Okay, if you want to work a bit harder, you can have your legs here, and you can try to roll. So breathe in, as you tilt the pelvis, roll in the back, and breathe out as you roll back. Okay, so tilt, roll, and roll back up. Some of you can place the hands, maybe take hold of the ankle, so place the hands on your shin bones if you want to work a bit harder, and roll like a ball. Okay, so we're gonna do one more time. Lovely. Okay, and from here, let's go down towards the floor. Okay, let's go all the way down. We're gonna take both knees on the chest. I'm gonna prepare for a single leg stretch. Okay, so we're gonna lift the head off the floor. So upper back up, the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, and you're gonna extend your left leg. Okay, so you breathe in here, taking the knee towards the chest, lifting up, and breathe out as you switch. Okay, and switch, and switch. That's good. If you want to work a bit harder, your leg can be a little bit farther down, but try to keep your body weight evenly distributed on your back, evenly loaded. That's it. And one more time on its leg. Well done. And release the head down, knees on the chest. Good. So we're going to prepare now for a double leg stretch. Okay? So this time again, we're going to lift the head off the floor, crown of the head towards the ceiling. So you're going to stay just with the legs there and just do the arms. That's one of the options. Here, maybe circle here and you stay there. Or you can take the arms and the legs up, breathe in, and breathe out as you have your knees on the chest. Okay, breathe in, extend, breathe on knees to the chest. Or you can go farther down with the arms and with the legs for more challenge. Okay, stand and hug. Extend, breathe in, and breathe out. We do two more. And one more. Good. And release the head down. Rock from side to side just for a moment. And when you're ready, roll up to sitting. And we're going to prepare for a spine stretch. Okay? So extending the legs. Shoulders away from the ears. They can lengthen up tall. You're going to have the arms in front of the shoulders. So we take a deep breath in on your rib cage. On the breath out, chin towards the chest. Keep a little bit of a space between the chin and the chest as you start rolling down towards the floor. And we're going to go all the way down, reaching away through your fingers and reaching away with your back towards the wall behind. And then on the next out breath, restart your spine. Okay, so on the out breath, chin to the chest, roll down. Imagine you are rolling over a beach ball. Raise back towards the wall behind, reaching forward with your fingers, and on the next out breath, restart your spine. Lengthen up tall. We do it one more time. Breathe in. As you breathe out, chin to the chest. And on the next breath, restart your spine. Okay, lovely. So we prepare now for next one called open leg rocker. Okay, so you're gonna place your hands on your calf muscles. Okay, try to keep straight the spine, and you can do just one leg. Taking the leg up, can be bent or straight to see how far you can go, and then the other leg. Okay, just one leg at a time. Or some of you might be able to do two legs at the same time. Okay, you can keep them bent or you can stretch them. Did you see how far you can go? Use your core muscles here. Try to get your chest nice and open. Good. And one more time and hold it. Okay? Wherever you are, just hold it. Little bit. Maybe you can close and open the legs 3 times. 2 and 3. Okay. Well done. And release. And we're gonna go down to the floor. And the next exercise is called corkscrew. So we're gonna take the legs, get to a tabletop position. You can keep them slightly closer to the chest if that works better for your back, okay? You have lower back issues. Otherwise, have them right over the hips, or you can have your legs straight if you want to work harder, okay? So we're gonna start by opening our right leg to one side, not too far down, and then our left leg is gonna meet the right leg. Try to keep your rib cage strong here, okay? You breathe in there, and the breath out, you're gonna circle, stop, and then take your legs back. Now we'll start with the left. So left leg open, right leg meets the left, and circle round, and take them back, okay? So starting with the right opens, left meets the right, circle round, stop, and take them back to center, okay? Other sides, left opens, and right meets, circle round, and take them back, okay? We're gonna do one more time on each side. So open, meet, circle round, and take them back. The other leg open, meet, circle round, and take them back. Okay, well done. And release. Have your knees on the chest. Take a little break. Okay, give a nice massage to your lower back. And when you're ready, we're gonna roll back up to sitting, and we're gonna prepare for our soul. Okay, so legs are gonna be straight here, like a little bit wider than before with the spine stretch. Okay? And you can always keep them slightly bent if you need to. You can sit on top of a block. Okay? So we're gonna have the arms by the side, shoulders down, and then we're gonna twist towards one side, breathe in, and on the breath out, we're gonna bend over the leg. Okay, so breathe in as you center, breathe out, twist, and bend over the other leg. Don't force it, okay? Breathe in. If you can go towards the leg, that's fine. You can go towards the front states, okay? That's a modification. And you can keep your legs slightly bent, so you can just work here. Okay, so you don't have to suffer or struggle. Try to move with control. Lovely. And we make it our last one. Great. Okay, so we're gonna turn around on our tummy now. Okay, so find your way down to the front. And we're gonna prepare for that swan dive. So we're gonna keep the legs together, arms by the sides, okay? Forehead resting on the mat or on top of a cushion, block. Okay, and we're gonna start just by chopping the shoulders back and down, lifting the chest up. Maybe your hands can come off the floor at the same time, you see, and then release, okay? So the out breath, shoulders, chest, maybe hands, and release. Sit a few more times. You can get the hands down on the mat if you need to. Okay, and we're gonna keep the head down now. And we're gonna, on the out breath, we're gonna lift just the legs up, keeping both legs together if possible. If this is hard for you, modification is to have your toes on the mat, okay? And on the out breath, press the toes as you lift the knees. This is the modification. Again, you press the toes as you lift the knees. And let's do 2 more. Lift and lengthen. Trying to keep your upper body relaxed. Well done. And release. So this time, you're gonna maybe place the hands a little bit closer to your shoulders here. And we're gonna start to lift, to come up a little bit higher, okay? Involving the lower back. Chest down. See how far up you can go comfortably. And then as you release, as you go down, you're gonna lift both legs up and then release, okay? So after you swan dive, and as you go down, maybe lift both legs up, okay? You can use the version, the modification, just pressing with the toes down on the floor if you need to. Good, we do one more time. And then release down. Okay, well done. Have a little break. We're gonna prepare for that single leg kick. It's called this exercise. So I'm gonna give you options here as well. So one option, you can rest the forehead on your hands, making a pillow. And then you're gonna just kick twice with your right leg, kick, kick, and release. And then you kick with the left, kick, kick, and release. Okay, so that's one option. Another option is to find your Sphinx position here, okay? And keep your shoulders down and keep working here on the stretch, abdomen off the floor. And then you do the same, you kick, kick, and release, and kick, kick, and release, okay? Kick, kick, release, kick, kick, release, kick, kick, release, kick, kick, release. One more time on each leg. Great, well done. Okay, and we prepare now for the double leg stretch. So I'm gonna give you options here as well. So option one, level one, hand, you're gonna look towards one side, okay? Your hands are gonna be by your sides. And then you're gonna kick the legs twice, kick, kick, both legs at the same time. And leave your head on the floor on the out breath and stretch here. Okay, and then you look to the other side as you kick, kick, and on the out breath, you extend the spine. Okay, if you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna have your hands one on top of the other, okay? So like holding your wrist, elbows are gonna be down at the moment. And then you kick, kick, and on the out breath, as you extend the arms, and you reach long, okay? And then you go to the other side, kick, kick, and extend. And kick, kick, and breathe out, extend, lovely. Kick, kick, and extend. Well done. If you are doing your hands, you're gonna swap. You're gonna place the other hand on top, okay? And when you're ready, kick, kick, and extend. And kick, kick, and extend. One more time on each side. Well done. Kick, extend, and last one. Kick, kick, and extend. Wow, lovely. And take a little break here. Rock from side to side. Good. Place your hands below the shoulders. Head of the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out as you push up. Sit on your heels. Stretch your spine. Take a little break. Just catch up with your breath. And then roll yourself up. Good, I guess. Turn rounds and come to the front of the mat again. We're going to prepare for an exercise called neck pull. Okay? So you're going to keep your head, you can keep your legs slightly bent or you can keep them straight. Okay? Try to keep them as straight as possible. And then you're going to have your hands clasped behind the head. Okay? And see if the thumbs can be kind of here, so you can use the thumbs to lengthen up the neck, okay, and the cervical spine. Okay, so from here we're going to start like pulling here with your thumbs and taking your head down and toward your legs. Okay, and then you're going to release back up. And from here, just a small hinge movement, hinging from the hips, and then we come back. Okay, and then we do that again. Okay, so level one, you're gonna stay there, just with that movement. If you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna go to the hinge movement, and then you're gonna go farther down. Only as far down as feels comfortable for you. and then you roll back up, lengthen up, and take the head down, pull in. Okay, we're gonna do it 2 more times. So you choose the level, you just stay here on the hinge movement, and you try to go farther down. You feel that you can go all the way down towards the floor, level 3, just go ahead. But try to move again with control. And we do one more time. Hinge. You can come back there, you can go farther down. And then come back. And stretch. And then release. Okay, fantastic. Good. So we're going to prepare now for an exercise called scissors and bicycle. So I'm going to give you options. One option is to be here with the elbows below the shoulders. We want to keep the chest nice and open here. Okay. If this is hard for you, for your elbows, your shoulders, you just lie down on the floor. Okay. So modification is to keep your head down and lie down. Okay. So choose the option you want to work. And now, if you do just one leg, if you want with one leg, you stretch one leg and then you're gonna take it up and down. Okay, you do 3 times with each leg if you do this version. Try to keep your shoulders, please, open. Okay, your chest open here. Okay, or you can have both legs bent up, maybe straight, and scissor your legs, both legs at the same time. Okay, so this will be more challenging here, but still try to keep your chest nice and open here. Good. Okay, and then we're going to release, and I'm going to demonstrate the next exercise. So I'm going to give you 3 options here again. Okay, so option 1, you can start with a bicycle. You start to draw your toes in, and imagine you are pedaling. So your feet in, imagine you are pedaling a bicycle here. Okay, so you're gonna do 3 times on each leg. Okay, if you want to work a bit harder, you can work from your tabletop and with both legs at the same time, you can do your bicycle. Okay, so 1 leg at a time or 2 legs. Notice your shoulders, your chest, and reverse the weight. If you do the legs, do 3 on each direction with each leg. Okay, lovely, well done. Okay, and release. We're gonna lie down on our back, rock from side to side. Okay, we prepare for our shoulder breaths now. So today for the shoulder breaths, we're gonna try to keep our feet together and legs together. Okay, squeezing the inner thighs together, arms by your sides and palms down. So we're going to start to, on the exhalation, we're going to press the legs together, tilt the pelvis, and as you press down with the feet, roll your spine up to the tips of your shoulder blades. Again, so once you are here, on the in breath, we are going to work on opening the chest. So imagine you are pressing with your hands and opening the chest, maybe arching your spine a little bit more, and then on the out breath, you're going to release vertebra by vertebra on the mat. Okay, so start by opening, feeling that sense of openness on your chest. Breathe in. On the breath out, squeeze the legs till the pelvis, roll up. And reach away with your knees towards the wall, and with your hips, you're gonna reach, point towards the wall behind. Okay, so keeping your hips nice and open. And then you're gonna breathe in, opening the chest, maybe arching the spine a little bit more, and release down vertebra by vertebra. Okay, we're gonna do it 2 more times. So when you're ready, pressing down, tilting the pelvis, knees towards one wall, hips towards the wall behind. Open the chest, breathe in, and breathe out as you release down. Good, and 1 more time, last one. Pressing down with the feet, rolling the spine. Open the chest, breathe in, and breathe out as you release all the way down. Okay, good. Hug your knees on the chest for a moment. rock. Good. And then we're gonna roll up to sitting again. We prepare for a spine twist, okay? So we're gonna have your legs straight, okay? And you can keep them slightly bent if you need to. Again, you can sit on top of a block. I'm gonna give you two options. So hands can be here, just on the shoulders, okay? Just relax with the shoulders relaxed. Try to lengthen up through the crown of the head. And on the breath out, you're gonna twist for two. 1, 2, and then you center, breathe in, and breathe out 1 and 2, okay? Or you can have your arms straight and twist. 2, and center, and twist. 2. Again, moving with control. Twist. 2, and exhale. One more time on each side. Well done, and release. Okay, next exercise is called jackknife. I'm gonna give you options again here. So one option here, you can use the momentum. If you can roll on your back, have a look. You can be doing just hands down. You can roll on your back and then reach up. Okay, that's one of the options. Just roll it and reach up. Okay, otherwise you're gonna be down on your mat, okay? And you're gonna have your legs bent. That's one of the options. On the out breath, you're gonna take the knees towards the chest and slightly lift the pelvis up, okay? Or you're gonna have your legs straight and raise, okay? And we're gonna do one more. Lovely, well done. Have your knees on the chest, rock. That's great, everyone. Good, and we're gonna roll on one side for our side kicks. Okay, so for the side kicks, we're gonna have the hands, the head resting on the arm. Your legs can be straight. Modification here is to keep the bottom leg bent, okay? So you can keep it bend the bottom, so it helps you with the balance here, or both legs straight, a little bit more challenging. Head resting down or on top of a cushion, or you can have your head resting on your hands, okay? Those are the different options you have for the setup. Okay, so now we're gonna lift the leg to hip level here, and we're gonna kick the leg forwards, breathe in, flex the foot, and on the breath out, point the toe and kick backwards. Okay, so flex and kick forwards, point and kick backwards, flex and kick forwards, point and kick backwards. One last one. Well done. Okay, and now we are gonna go up and down, up and down, up, down, up and down. Lovely. And we're gonna do our circles now, 4 circles on each direction. 1, 2, moving with control, 3, 4, and then you reverse the way of this circle, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Bend your legs, take a little break. You can tuck up the hips, hips, and then use your hand to push yourself up, and we're gonna do the other side, okay? Good. Okay, so find the position you want to work, okay? Bottom leg can be bent if you need to. Try to keep ankle, hips, shoulders one on top of the other. Okay, lift the top leg to hip level, flexing the foot, breathe in as you kick forwards, breathe out as you kick backwards. Okay, breathe in, kick, breathe out, back, forwards, and backwards. One more time. And backwards. Great. Okay, now we are going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. Good. Up and down, up and down. And prepare for these circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll reverse the way. 4, 3, 2, Great, and one last one. Perfect. And bend the legs. Good. Tap or up the hips if you need to. Good. And use your hand to push yourself up. Lovely. And we're gonna prepare now for a teaser exercise. Okay, so for our teaser, we're gonna let's place the hands behind the thighs. I'm gonna give you options here again. Okay, so one option, you have lower back issues, maybe just stay lifting one leg up at a time. Okay, so lift and lower. Okay, you just stay there. Or you can try to lift both legs at the same time and then tap the floor with your toes and take them back. Okay, and try to do that. But if this is too much, don't force any pain on the lower back, please stop, okay? Just do one leg at a time. Okay, and then when you're ready, we're gonna try to hold it. Okay, so you can hold it there with your hands behind. Those who want more challenge, you can extend your arms or you can extend your legs. Breathe. Lovely. And then release. Well done, everyone. Just make hug your legs, okay? And round your spine. Take a little break here. Straighten the spine. Good. And then we're gonna prepare for a hip twist. So here's gonna be the starting position. Okay, with the elbows below the shoulders again, having a sense here of openness on the chest. Okay, so legs together. And we're going to start twisting the legs towards the right, keeping the feet together. And then you take them back to center and then you twist them to the other side. Okay? So you're going to stay there or you can twist and extend one leg. And twist on the out breath and extend the leg. Okay? Or you can try to extend both legs at the same time. Try to keep your chest nice and open. Okay? So you don't have to do the legs, just twisting is enough, okay? And then take them back to center. Lovely, again, roll all the way up. Let's do a forward bend, just to stretch a little bit. Lovely, and then we release. And we're gonna go on our front again, okay, for a swimming. So make your way to your front. Again, so swimming. So if it's okay for you, you're gonna have your arms long, your legs long, okay, straight. If this is hard for you, you can do just the legs and keep your head resting on your hands, okay? That's the modification. So only the legs or legs and arms. So when you're ready, on the out breath, you're gonna lift and lengthen opposite arm and leg, maybe lifting your chest up at the same time and then release. And the out breath, opposite arm and leg, alternating arms and legs. Lift and lengthen. That's it, good. And we're gonna do one more time on its side. Okay, lovely. So now, if you have your arms straight, you're gonna kind of press them a little bit back, so you lift your spine up, your chest up, not too hard on your lower back, okay? Shoulders down. And then we're gonna try to lift both legs up and kick your legs, okay? If this is hard for you, you can press down with the feet on the floor, with the toes, and try to stretch the legs, okay? That's another option that you can do there. So you try to kick. Maybe some of you, the ones more advanced, can take the arms up and scissor opposite arm and leg. Okay, that's good. And then release down, lovely. Have a rest, well done. Rock from side to side. Okay, and now place your hands below the shoulders, lift your head up, all fours position. So we're gonna prepare for, it's called leg pull front or plank, okay? So from the all fours position, rest below the shoulders, knees below the hips. one of the options, you're gonna extend one leg, you're gonna extend the other leg, and then you take them back 1 and 2, okay? And you do the same with the left. Left, right, left down, and right down, okay? For those who want to work a bit harder, you're gonna tuck your toes under, you're gonna leave your knees up off the floor, just hover your knees, and then you're gonna extend one leg, and then you're gonna extend the other leg. So give me, press your feet together and legs together if you are here on this plank, okay? So feet and legs together, back of the neck long. So as you breathe out, you're gonna kind of brush the floor with your foot as you extend the toes, okay? And then you take them back. So kind of brushing the mat with your toes and stand. So you carry on there. This is a prep, okay? Leg pull front prep. And one more time on the side. Okay, lovely, well done. And then release, knees down, sit on your heels for a moment. Just catch up with your breath again. And roll up through the spine. Okay, and we're gonna prepare for leg front pull, okay? Leg pull back, sorry. Okay, so it's more dynamic today, it's hot, I'm sweating. Okay, so in this position, okay? So same as last week we did, on Tuesday we did this exercise, okay? So you're gonna have your hands here behind with their fingers pointed the front, or you can have your hands by the side, fingers pointed to the sides if it's more comfortable for you, okay? And then you're gonna press as you lift the pelvis up, okay? And then you release down. So you press and you lift only as far as you can go comfortably, okay? Those who want to work a bit harder, you can have your legs straight. Okay, and the next one, next one, we're gonna hold it there. So for those more advanced, you can try to lift one leg up at a time, okay? You are from this position, just lifting one leg up at a time. You have your legs bent, maybe you can try to lift also one leg up at a time, but don't force it. And when you feel that your wrist is enough for your wrist, just calm down, okay? And take a little break, okay? Good. So from here, let's give a nice circle to our wrists to release them a little bit, okay? And then we're gonna go on one side. Again, so we're gonna start here with the hips, this side, the hips, in alignment with the wrist, okay? And your legs are gonna be bent here, okay? So this is gonna be the starting position. So your hips and your wrist are kind of in the same line. Okay, so from here, we're gonna take the arm up, close to the head, breathe in, and on the breath out, we're gonna bend. We're gonna start bending the elbow as we do the side bend over, and then press, push up, and release, okay? So we're gonna do that again. So breathe in, and breathe out, kind of bending your elbow, and then push up, and release. Okay, and again, breathe in and breathe out, lovely. And release. Okay, so this time we're gonna go down there and we're gonna take a hand in front of the elbow, hand in front of the elbow, these hands, okay. And now we're gonna see if we can, on the outer, push the waist up. So you can just push the waist up and release, or you can push the waist up, ribcage up towards the ceiling, and maybe the hips come up at the same time, and then release, okay? So lift and release, okay? And you can do the same with the legs straight. If you want a bit more of challenge there, straightening the legs, okay? And up, and down, and one more time. Up, and release down, okay? Lovely, and release. And from here, we're gonna take the other arm up and we're gonna bend over the legs. Find a different position for the legs if this is too much for you, uncomfortable, and then release. Okay, we're gonna do the other sides. Okay, so hips in alignment with the wrist there. Okay, good. Arm by the sides. So we're gonna take the arm up, breathe in, and on the breath out, we're gonna start bending, bend the elbow, okay, and press back up and release. So up, breathe in, and breathe out as you bend, and release. Good. And again, arm up, breathe in, breathe out, bending the elbow there, and push up, and release. Okay, this time we're gonna stay down up. We bend the elbow, and we move the hand in front of the elbow. Okay, and when you're ready from here, you can do just the waist and rib cage up towards the ceiling and then release, or you can try to do the pelvis up at the same time. Okay, and then release. And you can have your legs straight, more challenge. Okay, make it your last one. Lovely. Well done. And release. Come back up. Lift the other arm up, breathe in, and breathe out as you bend over your legs. And then release. Okay, so come to the front again, and we prepare for a sail, okay? Sail exercise. We're gonna give you options here for the sail, okay? So one option, you're gonna have your arms in on the inside of the legs, and then you see if you can hold the outside of the ankles, okay? So arms on the inside of the legs, holding the ankles, okay? Good, so you can try to be just there, okay? Just holding the position there a little bit with the legs, hips wide, okay? Maybe you can leave your toes slightly off the floor, and then you're gonna lift them up and press the toes and the sole of the feet together, and then you release them down, okay? So pressing the toes and the sole of the feet together and releasing them down. You can do the same, keeping your legs a little bit higher up, okay? Your feet higher up, pressing them and then release them down and press and release. Okay, so you're gonna stay there. Only those who are more advanced, you can press the sole of the feet together, and then you're gonna open the hips and clap for 1, clap for 2, clap for 3. Okay, and you can try with those more advanced to roll on your back maybe, but don't do it if that's too much for you. Okay, and then you clap, clap, and clap. Okay, if you are staying there, just one more time, clap, 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 well done, and then release down. Okay, lovely. So crossing your legs, arms in front, and we're gonna start walking our hands just as far down as you can go. And then walk them back. We're gonna change the position, the legs, the cross of the legs, and we're gonna stretch forward. And then release. Okay, good. So only 2 more exercises left, okay? So we're gonna go on our fronts again, and this exercise is the rocker, but we're gonna modify. We're gonna look towards the right. We're gonna grab the ankle of the left leg. We'll stretch here. Good. Maybe, you don't have to do that, but maybe you can press with your hands and leave your chest up at the same time. And then release, okay? And then we're gonna do the other side. So looking towards the left, grabbing your right ankle, walking with your breathing. So as you breathe out, taking the heel towards the bottom. Okay, and maybe only if that's okay for you, you're gonna press down with the hand as you leave your chest up at the center. And then release down. Okay, Well done. So hands below the shoulders, head up, breathe in, breathe out, push back, sit on your heels. Okay, and on the out breath, roll up to kneeling. This is our last exercise of the sequence is a push-up. So we lengthen up tall, breathe in. On the breath out, we're gonna roll down, roll down. We're gonna touch the mat and walk our hands. You can find an all-fours position or a three-quarters position. Okay, we're gonna do 3 push-ups. Bending the elbows, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, bend, breathe out, push. One more time, breathe in, bend, breathe out, push. Okay, round your spine as you walk your hands back and sit back on your heels. And then roll up through the spine, kneeling. Nice and tall, shoulders down, breathe in. Breathe out, chin towards the chest. So roll down, walk your hands. All fours, all three quarters. When you're ready, bend the elbows. Breathe in, breathe out, push. Breathe in, bend. Breathe out, push. Breathe in, bend. And breathe out, push. Good. Rounding the spine, looking towards the belly. Walk your hands back and sit on your heels. One last one. Breathe in. On the breathe out, roll up to kneeling. Good. Nice and tall. Breathe in as you breathe out. Chin to the chest, rolling down to the floor. Walk your hands. All fours, or three quarters. You can do a full push-up if you wish. Bending the elbows, breathe in, breathe out, push, bend, push. Last one, push. Lovely. Walk your hands. All fours position. Just round your spine, round, 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 and arch the spine. Go round, arch, and last one, round, and arch. Okay, lovely. Sit on your heels. Stretch your spine. Just take a nice break here. You can rest the head on top of a pillow, a cushion. You can have your arms by your side with your palms facing up. Just allow your body to rest here. Come back to your lateral breathing. Breathing deeply and slowly. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. And then roll yourself up. Lovely. And this is all for today. You've done all very well. Thank you very much for coming. Well done, everyone. Great.